There's something weird about A24 movies. Not weird in the talking raccoon kind of way, but weird in the way they feel. You watch an A24 film and suddenly silence becomes uncomfortable. A hallway feels haunted, and a normal conversation somehow feels more intense than a car chase in most blockbuster movies. Even when the genres are completely different, they all carry the same strange DNA. You instantly know that this is definitely an A24 movie. But why? Most Hollywood films are designed to feel smooth. Clean pacing, clear heroes, neat endings. Every emotion arrives exactly when expected. A24 films do the opposite. They let scenes breathe awkwardly. Characters interrupt each other, people stay silent, moments drag longer than comfortable. And because of that, they feel human. Take After Sun. Nothing big happens for most of the movie, but the film quietly builds emotional damage through tiny moments. A dance scene, a hotel hallway, a father smiling just a little too hard. Or The Whale. The camera stays painfully close to Brendan Fraser's face, forcing you to sit with every emotion instead of escaping from it. A24 movies trust the audience enough to feel things without being spoon-fed. And honestly, that's rare now. A24 cinematography rarely looks normal, not because it wants to show off, but because visuals become part of the storytelling. Look at The Witch. Natural lighting makes everything feel cold, dirty, and spiritually cursed. Look at The Lighthouse. The square aspect ratio literally traps the characters inside the frame. Look at I Saw the TV Glow. The neon colors feel nostalgic and disturbing at the same time, like remembering a childhood dream incorrectly. Even Civil War doesn't shoot war like a typical action movie. The camera often feels observational, almost documentary-like, making violence feel terrifying instead of entertaining. A24 films are obsessed with atmosphere. Sometimes the mood itself becomes the main character. An entire movie about one man driving in a car. That's Locke. A surreal identity crisis involving giant spiders? That's Enemy. A sci-fi movie that's secretly about manipulation, loneliness, and ego? That's Ex Machina. Most studios hear ideas like these and immediately ask, will the general audience understand it? But A24 asks something different. Will people remember it? That's the difference. The films are not afraid of ambiguity, not afraid of slow pacing, not afraid of making audiences uncomfortable. Even films like The Killing of a Sacred Deer speak in intentionally unnatural dialogue to create emotional unease. It's cinema designed to disturb your rhythm, and somehow that makes it unforgettable. A24 completely changed modern horror. Because their horror films usually aren't about monsters. They are about grief, loneliness, family trauma, fear of aging, identity, and isolation. Hereditary is basically a family tragedy disguised as demonic horror. Midsommar turns emotional dependency into daylight terror. Talk to Me uses possession as a metaphor for addiction and emotional escapism. And Pearl, that's literally loneliness and failed dreams turning into violence. Traditional horror asks, what's hiding in the dark? A24 horror asks, what's hiding inside people? A24 protagonists are rarely good people. They are messy, self-destructive, obsessive, and emotionally confused. Howard Ratner from Uncut Gems feels like anxiety in human form. The characters in Love Lies Bleeding are driven by desire and desperation. Even romantic films like Past Lives avoid fantasy endings and focus on emotional realism instead. A24 characters feel painfully incomplete, which is probably why they feel real. Hollywood often wants characters you can admire. A24 gives you characters you recognize. Another reason A24 feels different, they allow directors to have a voice. You can instantly recognize an Ari Aster movie, a Robert Eggers movie, a Yorgos Lanthimos movie, a Safdie brothers movie. That almost never happens in franchise-heavy studio films anymore. Most blockbuster films are controlled by formulas. A24 films feel authored. Even projects like The Smashing Machine, Materialists, Eternity, Marty Supreme, and The Drama feel interesting because audiences expect creative risks, not safe products. And that trust between studio and filmmaker creates originality. A24 movies feel different because they prioritize emotion over spectacle. They care about mood, silence, imperfection, visual storytelling, and human discomfort. They don't always want you to enjoy the movie. Sometimes they want you to sit quietly after the credits roll and just feel something. And in an era where most films are designed by algorithms, A24 films still feel made by people. Maybe that's why audiences connect with them so deeply. Because even at their strangest, they still feel honest.